friend is someone we turn to our... Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me try that. A friend is someone we turn to when our spirits need to be lifted. A friend is someone we treasure, for friendship is a gift. A friend is someone who fills our lives with beauty, joy, and grace. Friend makes the world we live in a better place and a happier place. Thank you for being my friend. Let this card remind you that you are special through and through, and about so warmly and so often too. You're helpful and supportive in a way that warms the heart. Whatever happens, you are here to play thoughtful part. Thank you for your kindness which you have never repaid, and for your understanding of the differences in it made. Those are two of my favorite friend poems. I love these two friend poems because it does remind you of friends. It really does. Now, what this is about is talking about my listing of the top friends that I have. Just because I'm running out of content. I don't know what to do. I'm in a weird state. So, I guess here we go. So we'll start, I guess, at number 5. At number 5, for friends listing, in the, I guess I'll make like a tree. So it's like a tree of friends that you love. Number 5 friend is a PS4 friend of mine. It's Robert. Robert is one of my top PS4 friends, and he's fallen into my heart a little bit. He's helped me out a lot. He's shown me things that I've never seen before. He's a super funny dude, and he's a guy that I truly trust to be one of my best friends. Now, the only thing that doesn't make him, I guess, lower than that would probably be because he's on PS4 and I never met him in real life or anything. But if we're talking from a friend standpoint, he's done everything for me. He's helped me out. He's showed me things. He's even shown me like his identity as well. So he is that type of person to do something like that. So I respect him for it. Number 4, I'm gonna say my friend Ryan. Not Giraffe Ryan. Giraffe Ryan would be number 6. My other Ryan, the one that I had a problem with, but I cleared that up. He is my 4th favorite friend. Dude is so chill. Dude loves music just like me. He loves the music that I like, and we talk music and we talk albums and we talk all types of stuff and announcements and games, and we play some like GTA and stuff. It's a great time. I see him in real life a lot when I was going into my, I believe my, not sophomore, I'll say my junior year. I met up with him and he's genuine. I would see him every day with my other mentor, which I'll list him. And he was a guy that I can get behind every single day. And he was just like that. And I had this self-heart. Just seeing him again, it felt genuine. You know? It feels nice to say that I have a friend like that. You know? So, and you know, even though we don't play as much because he's on Xbox, I still play with him and the friends I'm gonna rank now. So, at number 4, I have my friend Ryan. Number 3, I have my mentor, Michael. He's led me through a lot. He helped me get started in in high school. He helped me through freshman year with Isaiah. So it's crazy to say, but that's what's going on. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So my number 3 friend is Michael. Shout out to Michael. Respect him all the time. He will always be in my listing of my top friends. Alright. Honorable mention. I'm gonna put honorable mention to Jack. Jack is in a special place. It's not that it means he's not in my top list. He's always gonna be in my top list. But I just don't want to put him in this list because he's so amazing. He helped me out in so many ways. Such a very cool dude, and I can get behind him. He's a nerdy person. Hell, we even went to Guardians of the Galaxy 4 when it premiered. Well, not premiered, but the day after it premiered, we went to go see it. And we were laughing our asses off. It was amazing. He had some popcorn. I had some soda. It was great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, and also I want to give an honorable mention to a man that's also on another special listing. Isaiah and Hector. Those two together. I put them together because I see them always together. They're amazing. Him, even though sometimes they ignore me because of Dokkan, and I don't play them as Dokkan, but I do listen in because they have the coolest conversations. And Hector's also the funniest dude because he puts out the funniest pictures, and he's my homie, so he always checks on me. Like, bro, he always checks on me, bro. Always checks on me. Always. Dude's incredible. Love that man to death. And yes, look, I know I've had so much shit with him because my parents don't like him. But I'm gonna say it now. Shout out to Kevin Zapata. It's been weird adapting to him because of the weird things we had on Instagram and stuff. But it's burned off. We play PS4 a lot now, especially in this time of quarantine. We play a lot of Call of Duty, we play a lot of NBA, we play some Battlefront, play tons of stuff. And also, I also shout out Tyler, Tai Tai. He's also on my listing of the top friends. He is such a very cool dude. He's a very calculated dude, though. He's like the super smart kid that's really picky on stuff, but I do like those kind of people because they have their own opinion, and I respect opinions. Unless their opinions are outlandishly wrong, then I gotta say something. But other than that, I respect everyone's opinion. It's your opinion. It's not mine. So, shout out to him. Alright, on to my top two. Number two, I'm gonna go with Carlos. Carlos, he's one of he's one of my top friends. I can't put him over number one, but Carlos is up there. Carlos has done so much for me. It was a weird starting start over Carlos, because I thought this man was so outwackishly weird. I couldn't get behind it. It was weird. He did some weird stuff. He was like, touch me. I'm like, oh, this dude's weird. But then he grows on me. I let it sit for a couple weeks, and then we were bros. We were talking about Marvel, we were talking about DC, we were talking about movies, we were talking about gaming, we were talking about all types of stuff. It was pretty amazing how much we connected so much with it. It's amazing. We haven't connected like that, and God knows how long. So I just connected with him, you know. It just turned into this connection of just friendship. I also want to give a shout out, and I know this seems a little heartbreaking, but my former ex-girlfriend, Cassandra. If your family wasn't so crazy and your thing was very chill, I would put you in my top. I'll put you in at least my top 5. But since your family and we've had a lot of stuff going on, my family just doesn't want to mess with it, which we're a very calculated family. We don't mess around the BS. So we basically our kind of slogan / motivation is we exit out the, I wouldn't say drama, the noise. We ignore the noise. That's basically what I say. So that's how I would say that. But yeah, back to Carlos. Carlos, I went to his party. I went to his house for the first time. It was really weird because, how can I say it? I've never been to a man's house with different friends. But I met most of them at Carlos's graduation party anyway. So it didn't feel too awkward. But it definitely was awkward. I definitely would have been different. Very different. Very different. But yeah, no, but definitely he's done a lot for me. He's done a lot. And we even went to like Applebee's, and he paid most of the food and I paid the rest of it. And it was great. We went, me and him by ourselves, and we had a burger, and it was great. I hope to do something like that maybe again in the near future. If he ever comes back to town after this whole Corona thing ends, when he gets back from vacation, I hope he does that. I hope he does that, you know. So yeah, that's what I have to say to that. Alright, and obviously my number one friend, the man that I talk to every single day. Oh, by the way, a couple more shout outs. This was actually a 3-way tie. But I split it up because I had to have a number one. But everyone's my best friend, except the people that stabbed me in the back. You guys are not friends. Generic. Sorry. Everyone who stabbed me in the back, fuck you. But I moved on, so it doesn't really work out. So, but yeah, so that happened. Okay, so the two that were tied was Anthony and, oh god, who was the other friend? There was someone else. Oh, Manny. It was Anthony and Manny tied for that spot. It was really close because Anthony, he's very quiet, like with noise wise, but he is super chill. We've talked hours and hours of just pure wrestling before in freshman year. We talked like an hour of wrestling for like what culture, and he's just like, I disagree with this, but I agree with this. It was a great time actually. It was some great stuff. And we also had, for the first time, I finally opened up and did um, a wrestling like party or watch party. I don't usually do watch parties because my family is very close minded with a lot of people. But we did the NBA one, which did very well. We did the NBA one, which we watched. It wasn't the full game because we were still doing the gaming truck. But after the gaming truck and everybody left, the rest of the kids went upstairs in my living room and we watched the NBA finals. And we saw the Raptors beat the Warriors, and I went ballistic. It was so good. I was sitting in one of the chairs. I gave everyone water. It just went so well. It was a great time. I miss those days, man. But now we're stuck. This might be the first time in a while I might be having a birthday party in my house. With later gifts because you can't really go out there. So I might be handed money and then a couple other things, and I'll buy them myself. But it would probably be the weirdest birthday because most times I either have a party. Because my plan to have my final good party was to go to Sky Zone. But since it's already May and seems like the world's not opening anytime soon, unfortunately I'm going to have to cancel the Sky Zone plans. But I do plan, if I have time somewhere in college and I'm not busy, either during the summer vacation, my next follow-up party, if no one else is, I'm going to have Sky Zone. But that's only if anyone's busy. So, like, if Jacob is not busy, if Carlos is not busy, he could come to town, or if anyone's not busy, I'll do the birthday party. But unfortunately, I can't do that. Oh, shout out to a very underrated, cool friend. Jacob's girlfriend. I know we haven't talked much, and I hope we get a chance to see each other more often than ever, because she is super, super chill. I was nervous because, and I even text Jacob separately. I told him, this is the girl for you, bro. She's a girl that she's into memes, she's into stuff, and she didn't seem like shy. She seemed with us. She would joke around with us. We would make fun of Jacob, and it was hilarious. Oh, and also having Julius there was great. Oh, shout out Julius, by the way. I know he's doing good in college. Hey, shout out Julius. I know we said he was taking psychology, but now I'm also taking real psychology. He also said that he was really humbled and proud of me of getting the Iona. So he said, just keep on the gas and continue your way. I was like, thank you, Julius. Thank you very much. Yeah, Julius is nice though. You know. So, anywho, but yeah, shout out Julius. But yeah, so we did that in that way. And he even said if you need any help or anything, bro, he was so loyal to me, bro. He literally even came to me and said, yo, let's party down, bro. Not party down, but he said, let's just, let's be chill. Let's be chill here. Well, not chill, but basically what he said. Just turns into this really weird situation. So, but yeah, and also, but yeah, no, it's been really fun yeah, shout out him. And yeah, so everything's going well. Also shout out not my girlfriend, but basically my closest female friend, of course other than my cousin, because cousin's family. Hera. I love Hera. Hera's so genuine. She's talked to me a lot. She's favored a lot of things. Shout out Hera. She's been busy, but whenever I talk to her, she's super chill. She got that nice ass, no, I'm joking. But yeah, so now on to the number one spot. That's enough of my special guys. My number one, it's Jacob. Obviously, it's Jacob. Look, me and Jacob have come for a long way. And weirdly enough, I thought this was gonna be my older friends like Eddie, Desmond, and guys like those, but no. I think my number one friend, who's helped me through tough times and his family's also helped me a lot, is Jacob. Jacob is my number one. Jacob is a guy that will literally care for you as much as possible. Well, but yeah, so but yeah, no, it's been fun, by the way. Fuck yeah. Trash. But yeah, everything's cool, man. Everything's so chill. Everything's chill, everything's fire, everything's good. Yeah, but no, Jacob's number one. I've helped him in so many situations. I've done so much for him. He's been in the house so much. He's helped me out. He's helped me with the college process. He helped me get into BBC. He's done a lot. He's done a lot for me. Like, no ifs and buts about it. He's done so much for me. And I respect him to the core. Because he's like that. He's got that great friendship vibe to him. And I can respect that. Without a doubt, I can respect that. You know what I mean? I can respect that. I could totally respect that. I don't know if I accept it, but you don't have to, but anyway, so it's a long road. So, but he's helped me through tough times, and he will always be my number one. Now, PS4 friend wise, number 5. I'm gonna go with Chris. Chris is gonna be my number 5 because Chris has really rised up as a good friend. He's super chill. We talk on the phone a lot. He asks for any questions, if he needs any help, I help him out, and he's a great guy. He's a great guy. And I'll keep it brief because I don't want to go too great. Number 4, I'm gonna put oh man, number 4, best friend on PS4. I'll put Manny here because I know Manny in real life, so I can count him as a PS4 friend because he's actually helped me out against people online. So I'll put him at number 4. Manny's at number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna go a little more in depth. I'm gonna put Mojo, aka Joey. Joey's been a great friend. I met him through the number 2 spot. Right, not the number 2, the number 3 spot. I mean the number 2 spot. Joey, incredible. Dude, it's really funny. We played a lot of games. We did some Rainbow. We did Call of Duty. We did all kinds of stuff. Dude's incredible. Love him to death. We definitely went away for a while because I just got so busy and I got other friends. So we did talk away, but now I'm starting to talk to them more. So I would play with Joey more. I'll play with Scott more. I'll play with Vin more. I'll play with all of them, and it was great. It was great, man. It was great stuff. It was great stuff, and I enjoyed it. It was fun. So, and I'm talking to them now, and they're super chill. And yeah, we making fun of Marco is pretty hilarious. I want to say, super hilarious. Okay, number 2. Number 2, I'm gonna give it to Scott. Scott's my guy, man. Scott's my guy. Scott, this was originally supposed to be a Yay spot, but Yay is just falling out. I'm sorry. Scott at number 2. Scott's always been there. Scott used to play around with me a lot. He used to be really jokester with me, but I would know he would care. And he also cared about me. He told me great things on Instagram. We roasted each other left and right. It was pretty hilarious. I was kind of like how like Kevin's group has like the one weird person that like is kind of like is like not that talkable. He basically led me into that. When I was in the party, I was like the one that whenever I'm not doing anything or I'm like busy or something, he would like be like, "Yo, what's up?" And I did fuck up sometimes, and I'd send a message. Like I sent a picture of my girlfriend, and I sent a picture of everything. Did not go well though. Did not go well at all. It went terrible. Because you know why? Because it just didn't go well, man. It just didn't go well. Like there's nothing else to it. It didn't go well. But I mean he's still one of my top PS4 friends. He was like I think one of the first PS4 friends before I met Ty, AJ, and the rest of them. But yeah, he's one there too. Alright, honorable mentions. Honorable mentions would be, Vin. That's Joey's brother. Scott's brother. I can't think of his name. I'm gonna say, even though we're not talking, Ty Cozen. Look, I know I've had my problems with him, but I'm trying to get back with him because I'm not leaving him. He is in my top friends list. I don't care. Robert, of course, but I put him in my best friends list because Robert's a special person. And as well, shout out to Tyrese. Tyrese has always been there for PS4. And Tyrese will also shout out to him in the top 5 list. He would be in my top 6, I would say. So shout out to him. And then number 1, it was really tough, but I'm gonna put a man that I can count on every day to play games. Is man, oh god, what's his name? What's his name? Fuck, I don't know. Fucking hell. Number one. I gotta put it number one. Even though we're having problems right now. I'm having problems with Other Brian. Other Brian, aka Danny Phantom Smith, is my number one fan. If there is a one in friends, but yeah, Other Brian, if he's online, I'm playing with him. Today is just not that day because I'm just so tired, beat up, got a little bored because I play so much PS4. The Call of Duty challenges today just piss me off so much. I'm at 11, by the way, on the LMG challenges. I'm so close to getting the new LMG. I just need to do those final four more time challenges, and I get the LMG. But the only problem is they don't count, and it pisses me off when I know he's near the smoke. It just doesn't count. It's so stupid. I don't get it. Point is, I'm almost there. With that, yeah, those are my top PS5 friends. Alright, the worst, here's the one. That's got a little negative in this video. The top 5 worst friends of all time. Number 5. Tyreek Collin. Now I know his name that I haven't pulled up, but he is literally the worst friend. He is the one, he was the one in my old school PS304 when I started. He was like my first, I wouldn't say bully, but I would say like he would be annoying. He would cry a lot. He would like bitch complain. And this is before I could curse. I would say like other words, like very kiddie words. It just what else do I have to say? What else do I have to say? He's the worst. He's gay. He's creepy. And he also made fun of me on the bus because he was on the freaking, like, I re-met him again. And, like, he would creepily go behind me at Dunkin' Donuts, like, after I get an order, like, I don't know you. Like, I pretended I didn't know him. So, that's how bad he was. Terrible, terrible friend. Number 4. Number 4. Kind of a sketchy one. I'll put Ye. Ye is a different kind of story. Ye is a friend where she's very, she thinks she's smart, but she's just really stupid. And she's also thinks she's cool when she talks black shit, but really, Mob was the cool friend. Jay was the idiot. Like, I couldn't stand Ye. And I would tell her to shut up, and she wouldn't shut up. That's why I made that long video on her, roasting her and Cody, even though they talked a lot of smack back. I don't care, because Ye is toxic. I hate friends like those. Now, I could have done this the easy way, and just say, hey, Ye, can we just not be friends anymore? You're too toxic. Can I just not be friends? And just leave the chat? Because I can do that, and she'd be like, oh, we left on good terms. But I had to do it the Brian way, just roast her. And I roasted her completely. I roasted her completely. Roasted her completely. And in DMs, yeah, I might have said some foulful words, but if you're gonna pull the race card on me, I'm gonna pull the race card on you. And I got the affirmative because my friend's mixed, so I got the black card, so I could say the N-word. I'm not gonna say it now, but I said it in the DMs. And things slip, things slip. Sometimes it slips, sometimes you mean it. That time it's one time it slept, one time because I was in a party and Lewis said I was like, because Lewis said he wanted me to say the N word, but like Lewis, I was like, oh, are you sure, Lewis? Like, here, I'll give you the control. I'm black, so it's cool. And I said the word. He's like, oh, it's cool. Foz was laughing his head off. So, but it was it was really funny. But yeah, point is, it turned into that, you know. So there's that. Number 3. I'm gonna say Foz. Foz is a pedophile ass bitch. Foz is a person who just is disgusting. He's creepy. He drinks. He thinks he's a retired person. He's like 24, and he thinks he's chillin' Western style. But all he is just a bitch. All he is that one person that just you don't want to be next to. It's like Flight. Yeah, he's got heart, but you don't want to be next to him because he's just so stupid. And he also has a huge ego problem, just like Lewis. But I'm gonna say this now, Lewis does not make this list because actually Lewis was kind of chill. Until I found out the true secrets from Ye. Enough said. But yeah, no, but literally Foz is the one. Foz is just this terrible person. He did go back to college, which I do give him credit. If I was in a big state, I wouldn't have done that, but shout out to him, he went back to college. Shout out to him. But other than that, no. And I've tried almost 4 or 5 times with him. But then I gave up. I gave him a 3rd, 5th chance. Didn't work. Gave a 5 out of 10 chance. It worked well. And it worked well. So, things went well. But then it just went downhill. That's number 3. Number 2. Man. All Scanlan freshmen. They're the worst. They're annoying. They're stupid. I hate them. They think I'm like a bully or something. They're all A's. At least our senior class, yeah, they could be annoying. They're at least funny. They're cringe. And they just think they're cool, saying gang signs and stuff like that. Just no. No. And then my number 1. I've never talked to this story before, but I think it's time to bring it up. My number 1, in my opinion, my worst friend I've ever had is Miss Janira. Let's talk about it. So this was this whole situation going into the summer, I want to say, of my not summer, I'll say before the ending of my senior year, during the summer. So we were a really chill friendship. I actually wanted to almost date Janira if she wasn't a freshman. She seemed like a cool girl, but she was already taken, and I knew that. So I was like, alright, we could be best friends. So we became really good best friends. I hugged her at the last day of school, and I just felt her love. I'm like, this is going to be a great friendship going into senior year. And it started off really smooth. During the summer, I got her phone number, and we talked over the phone, and we talked for hours. We had tons of fun. We played games. Everything went so well. But unfortunately, a situation came up where I didn't mean to say something, and it just turned into this bad road. So let me say my side. So my side was, I put up, not on Instagram, but I basically put up something of a picture of doing my gimmick, because my gimmick is, because I was doing like a wrestling thing, was I'm depressed, but I put it on the wrong page. I put it on my Instagram. I meant to put it on my wrestling chat, to tease something, and I didn't mean to do that, and I fucked up. She saw it and thought I was playing around, but I said, no, this is part of my wrestling gimmick. She didn't understand, so I texted her, said, listen, if you felt offended, I'm sorry. It's like, this is protection, and she went into a whole essay thing, but then we got back, and everything was fine, and then she thought I was stalking her when I said, you're my best friend? Are you stupid? A best friend doesn't stalk you? I didn't say, like, because some of my friends will say, like, I love you, whatever, and they'll, like, get back, like, a I love you friend thing. But I never said that to her. She thought I did, but I never did that. Like, what the hell? So, things go on, and then Kevin has to get involved, and then Julius gets involved. We could have solved this whole thing, right? And we were going to do that on Instagram. But then she brought her boyfriend in. And I'm like, she brought her boyfriend. And I wanted to say in the chat, why did you bring your boyfriend? But then she probably would have yelled at me. And, like, Julius was like, oh, just talk to her. But it's like, bro, I don't know if I should talk to her. She seemed really mad. And stuff like that. So then we had a long video chat. She roasted me. I roasted her. It turned into a big fight. And then I ended it with the fuck you. And I was gone. And things just ended. And now she's the worst friend in my list. But she had so much potential too. She loved Tyler the Creator, which I love Tyler the Creator. She loved Igor. She loved Flower Boy, which I also love. Love those two albums. And she even liked the one that I didn't even like, but I respected, was the third album. So she seemed like she was really cool. She liked that kind of music. She was a Markiplier / Jacksepticeye fan with Isaiah. And when I heard she was going to go into my coding class, I was excited because I'm like, oh, I could do a project with her. And maybe her and Evan. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. But it never came to be because, well, we hated each other. And the only time we had, like, one confrontation was, like, during class where she said, pass me the thing. But other than that, we don't talk anymore. And it just didn't turn out well. I think the reason she's my worst friend is because, one, she could have talked to me privately about this and say, she could have texted me before, like, on Instagram and said, hey, we're gonna be doing a friendship kind of thing, and I need you to, like, talk and apologize, stuff like that. We're like, alright, cool. But she didn't, she just added me to the chat. You could have texted me or tell Kevin and Julius to text me and say, hey, you have to apologize to Janira and do, like, a long speech. I was like, okay, I'll do it. So, but they didn't text me or anything. Like, bro, can you, like... But point is, it could have gone much better, which we did leave on good terms because I haven't heard from her since. Even though, by the way, her and Kevin are really close. So, super close. Like, super close. And I thought they were actually boyfriend-girlfriend. That's not true. But they're, like, really close best friends. Because I gave her my Metro card for her to take a ride. And I actually texted Kevin the next day and said, yo, Janira is nice, bro. Well, actually, no, I said, you're, like, the nicest person, bro. And Kevin's like, how come your Metro card wasn't... It's like, oh, because it expired. He's like, oh, okay. So, because she needed a ride, and you see, that's how much friendship bond we had. It could have been something. We could have been talking to this day. Checking on her, like, monthly. But now I can't. Oh, I will say also, if I were to do a girls list, my number one girl best friend would definitely have to be, Leah. A.K.A. Leanne. She's the cutest. She's my best girlfriend. Not girlfriend, but a friend that is a girl. She's my best one. She cares about me. We used to play games. So good. I've wanted to talk to her on PS4, but she doesn't have a mic, so I haven't got a chance to. But if I do get a chance to talk to her on Xbox or PS4, you already know. I'm gonna talk to her and see how she is, you know? It was really fun because some girl gamers are really, like, either shy or just nervous. But then there's some really good girl nerdy gamers that you could just play and have fun with and don't care that they're a girl. Leanne is one of them. So, love you, BFF. Love you, miss you, girl. Other than that, but yeah, that's my worst friends list. So it's Tyreek. It's, it was Tyreek. It was Tyreek. It was Tyreek. Oh my god, I can't think. Fuck. It was Tyreek. This guy. Fuck, I can't think. Okay. So it's Tyreek, Foz. Someone else I put. The freshman, and then Janera, which I went in that whole thing with Janera. So I want to dead the Janera thing now. Janera, I hope you have a great life. I hope you get the school you want. I hope Kevin keeps you safe, because I trust Kevin more than I ever did. And I hope your friends trust you as well, because you are a great friend. But I just fucked up. If I didn't fuck up, we'd probably be friends right now. But I fucked up. And I feel bad because I could have been something. And I saw her for the first time. I think I was in Canepa's not graphic novel, but I was in his, I can't think. Oh, his club. I was in his media club, and there were these two kids, this guy with the hair, and her. I'm like, who is that? I think it's one of the freshmen. So I wanted to, introduce myself, and I introduced her to myself during gaming club, because she also goes gaming club. Introduced herself, and we played Monopoly. I did some cool roasting, which, by the way, I'm amazing at electronic Monopoly. I made so much money that day. I made Boardwalk level 5, and every time someone lands on Boardwalk, it will be worth tons of money. It's hilarious how much money you can make Boardwalk make from just leveling up. It does cost you a lot of money to do it, but it's worth it. By the way, a strategy for Monopoly. If you can get to Boardwalk first, try to wait on it, but then when you have all the good money from going back and forth, like, just add levels to it and make it the highest rent. Because if someone lands on Boardwalk, the rent's gonna be pay up. Oh boy, it's gonna be pay up. But yeah, that's my friends talk. I just want to say, I want to announce it now. I've officially been accepted to Iona College. That is right. I've officially been accepted to Iona College. What does this mean for me in this channel? And the Flying Blanket, which got another copyright claim. F you, YouTube. I don't know what it means. Right now, we are in a quarantine, and I gotta bang out stuff. So I will be banging out stuff, reactions to Money in the Bank, review of Money in the Bank with Manny at some point. I'll try to get his audio. I don't think I can, but I'll put a review up with someone about Money in the Bank. 'Cause Money in the Bank, I believe, is this week. This week or next week, one of the weeks. Even though I don't want to react to Money in the Bank, I'll probably watch Money in the Bank. Yeah. So I'll probably do that. I've also been taking a break from wrestling in general. That's why there's not been much wrestling content, because I just need a break from wrestling. Because wrestling has drained me out a lot. I thought wrestling was going to be my passion. And it still is, don't get me wrong. But it has drained me out. How many just non-fan wrestling shows WWE has done, which they should have just postponed it, honestly. Or give WWE a shutdown. But don't shut down like the company, just shut down the actual business side where wrestlers go home, because they really needed that. They let go so many stars in this terrible moment. They let go of Drake Maverick, Zack Ryder, guys like those. It just turned into this whole calamity. But yeah, my point is, back to the Iona thing. I don't know what's next for this channel and the wrestling channel. I don't know. My goal is to try to do as much with this channel, during college, but the odds of it's gonna be so pitiful, you don't even know. It's gonna be so pitiful because, like, it's just craziness. And I've actually wanted to do something for a while. I think I want to bring back Universe. Yeah. And I know 2K20 is in shambles. 2K19 is in the best shape of his life. But since 19 is being up, I might bring back Universe. We'll see, because I don't know yet. And I gotta see what's Rob's schedule's like. If he, decides to get ready to come back home, we could bring back Universe to this channel. We could. We'll see. But yeah, that's basically the update on me and my life. But yeah, I got accepted to the college I want to. I'm so happy for myself because Iona was not my first choice, actually. My first choice was Mercy College. But, I mean, Iona was my second choice because I heard great things about Iona. And when I heard Iona accepted me a couple months ago, I had shock belief. I wasn't crying because, moments like that you would cry, but I was just shocked. I was beside myself because I didn't expect that, I didn't expect to join Iona. Out of all things, Iona. Crazy. But yeah, I got in and it was a great moment. It was a great moment in my time. This is my first time one of my kids, other than my brother that my mom has going to college, because my brother did go to college before he passed. R.I.P. my brother. And yes, I know I never explained, but I actually had a brother, but he unfortunately passed away due to asthma attack. R.I.P. But yeah, no, but definitely in that sense, it definitely happened. But yeah, I just had a really long pathway, I guess. Just tons of stuff. Tons of just stuff all over the place. Just crazy things going on. Especially in this time of everybody needs to stay home. And doing work from home has been a weird adjusting time because I usually go to school, I get my homework, and I come home and I do it. But since I'm home and I have it on my computer, it's just been really weird and also tiring because they either want you to do an essay, a paragraph, or they want you to do questions, which just take so long. In that sense. Okay, so she posted it. Yep, so 6 questions. Got it. Alright, wait. What's the first test? First test. Think of someone you like and trust. What are the qualities this person has? Make a person. Write at least 4 qualities down. Why trust? Oh, okay. Trusted. Sorry, I was reading my homework for one of my homework assignments for tomorrow. I'll probably do it later tonight, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. So we did that, and yeah, that's where I'm at really with this channel. Like, of course, the channel will be still up always. Even if I go away for a long time, I will be, back and ever, just trying to get content out for you guys because I'm going to college. And I'm pursuing the career that I want to do, which is, of course, game design. So my major is going to be game design, but I need to go through the computer science program and the other program as well to get an Iona. I already did my schedule with a beautiful advisor representative, which went very smoothly. I made the best possible schedule for me because I am an early person, but if there's one class I can do is like 1 p.m. And I get hour breaks in between my college schedule, which is great. So that's great stuff. And of course, I'm taking things like Columbus Cornerstone and also philosophy, which I've never taken philosophy before. I'm taking a greater version of psychology, which is really good. And I'm also going to be able to take pre-calculus second semester because I don't want to worry about it now because I think for the second half pre-calculus is going to be a long road ahead. So I think I'm going to get the classes that I truly want to work hard at, the ones that I'm going to like focus. And I'll definitely be focusing for pre-calc, but for pre-calc, it's going to be really hard to do that. But yeah, so I'll be doing that. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing but yeah, so I actually have a thing written here of my upload schedule, and I'll put this up on my, I guess, like, Twitter or whatever. And hold on, alright, I was texting my friend. But, I'm gonna put it in chat now. What channel? Am I in the right channel? Yeah, I am in the right channel. I'm gonna lower so you guys don't hear the echo album. Nah, audio. Damn, it's been a while since I've been on here. So, here's my upload schedule. So it's, here we go. Updated schedule. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, I put that. And there we go. So, it's gonna be, so I'm gonna upload on Friday. So, on some days, it's gonna be Friday, Saturday, Saturday. And then other days is gonna be Friday and Sunday. So that's my upload schedule, because during the week, I kind of just want to relax, do my homework, and play games. But for those days, I'm not that busy, and I will try to get content on this channel as much as possible. I might also bring back wrestling content on this channel, because this is my main channel. Splitting up the two channels might have not been a good idea, but I will try to upload on that channel as well. Maybe turn it into an all-sports channel, and like baseball moments. We'll see. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but we'll see. Firefly Funhouse, of course, is still up there, and also the Boneyard match got taken down because finally WWE caught their copyright claim, because fuck WWE. Fuck them in the ass. I hate them. But yeah, but that's about it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a really fun time for the rest of your guys whenever this thing ends. I'm also going to be doing something really interesting soon. You can see I still have 2K19 up. I could do some gameplay or some rebuilding, because the simulation is a lot faster. So I could do a rebuild of a team you guys want me to. If you guys want to put it in the comments what team I should rebuild. See, that's what we'll do. Here's the question of the day. What team do you guys want me to rebuild soon enough? What team do you guys want me to rebuild? So guys, let me know what you guys want me to rebuild. And just, yeah, let me know what's up. Let me know what's going on. And yeah, just have a great day, guys. I'm gonna cancel it here, and I'm gonna continue to try to upload. I might put an upload in a couple minutes. I might do something. We'll see though. Anyway, I'm out.